week on CBCP News Weekend Report, Jolo Cathedral holds first mass since the January bombings. Manila Bishop cheers UN probe into the drug war. Pope names Iloilo priest as Cebu Auxiliary Bishop. Parishes join fight against dengue. Filipino elected first head of the Dominicans. This is Nico Balbidina of CBCP News Weekend Report. Jolo Cathedral has been reopened on Tuesday with a mass nearly 6 months after the twin bomb attacks that killed 20 people and injured more. The mass was led by Papal Nuncio Archbishop Gabriele Cascia along with retired Cardinal Orlando Quevedo and several other bishops and priests. Also in attendance were Archbishops Romulo Valles of Davao, Angelito Lampon of Cotabato, Romulo de la Cruz of Zamboanga, and Bishop Edwin de la Peña of the CBCP's Episcopal Commission on Interreligious Dialogue. Hundreds of people gathered for the reconsecration of the Cathedral of Our Lady of Mount Carmel, which also marked the feast day of their patroness. Authorities said that the January 27 bombings killed 15 civilians and 5 soldiers during the attack on the southern Philippine island that is a stronghold of Islamic militants. Costly repairs of the cathedral were funded by the Vatican-recognized Foundation Aid to the Church in Need and other organizations. Here in Manila, Auxiliary Bishop Broderick has welcomed the UN investigation into the thousands of killings in the Philippine government's war on drugs. In a CBCP News report, the bishop said that the Duterte administration should allow the UN Human Rights Council to investigate if there is nothing to hide. On July 11, the UN body adopted a resolution seeking a probe into the spate of killings in the Philippines, which has claimed the lives even of children. The resolution was filed by Iceland and was adopted by a vote of 18 countries in favor, 14 against, and 15 abstentions. Presidential spokesperson Salvador Panelo, however, criticized the move by the UN, calling it baseless and one-sided. In the province, Pope Francis has appointed Iloilo priest Father Midefil Billones as the Auxiliary Bishop of Cebu. As an auxiliary bishop, he will assist Archbishop Jose Palma in running the largest archdiocese in the country and in Asia, having the most numbers of Catholics, priests, religious, and seminarians. His appointment was made public on Tuesday by the Vatican 2 months after Palma's lone auxiliary bishop, Dennis Villarojo, was named the new bishop of Malolos. The bishop-elect is currently the rector of the St. Joseph Regional Seminary in Iloilo City. Billones, who just turned 50, is a native of Panay in the province of Capiz. The CBCP's Episcopal Commission on Healthcare has urged parishes to help in preventing the spread of dengue amid an increasing incidence of the illness across the country. In a CBCP News report, Bishop Oscar Jaime Florencio said that dengue could not be eradicated until everyone will work to ensure that the surroundings are clean and apply ways to do it. The prelate also reminded the people of their responsibility to keep their compounds and surrounding areas clean. The Department of Health has declared a nationwide alert on July 15 after a spike in dengue cases in several regions trigger warnings of a possible epidemic. The agency said that from January 1 to June 29, more than 100,000 dengue cases have been reported nationwide, 85% more than the almost 60,000 cases reported over the same period last year. Filipino priest Father Gerard Timoner III has been elected Master of the Order of Preachers, also known as the Dominican Order. His election came during the ongoing General Chapter of the Dominicans in Vietnam. A product of the University of Santo Tomas, Father Gerard was ordained a priest in 1995 and finished his licentiate in Sacred Theology in the Catholic University in the Netherlands. Father Gerard, who also previously served as the rector for the UST Central Seminary, will hold the post for 9 years. For more news and updates, visit cbcpnews.net and follow our social media accounts. This has been Nico Balbidina of CBCP News Weekend Report.